Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Kalpana Thakre. I'm working as a professor in Department of IT of Sihagarh College of Engineering, Pune. It's my privilege to explain the JSIT and mostly the important components, Google Doc, Google Sheets, and Google Slides. This is a very good service provided by Google, as in Google Apps, and Google Apps gives you various components, out of which I'm going to explain these three. So this is how Google Suites look like. And this is the Google app. And if you see on the right hand side corner, there are 6 dots, which will be giving you a pull down menu wherein you can see all the components which are provided as a service by the Google app. If you observe the very first row, we have Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides. So let us see first what is Google Docs and what are the various options available onto the menu bar that we have to see in the hands-on session. So first of all, how to create a Google Doc, then how to open a existing Google Doc, how to make a copy of the Google Doc, how to download it, and how to rename it. These are the options under the file option. Then in the edit menu, we have various functionalities like undo, redo, cut, copy, select all, and mostly important is find and replace. If you want to search for certain text throughout the document, you can find it and you can replace certain text by using replace functionality. Next functionality available on the toolbar is insert, wherein you can see how to insert a header and footer to the document, the page numbers to the document. If at all you want to insert a image to the document, you can even insert a table in your Word document. Next available is the formatting option, wherein you can format text. Then text in the form of like you want to change the font size, font type, likewise. Then you can even increase or decrease the line spacing between the various lines on the documents. Then we have bullet and numbering, means in one document you want to provide certain bullets and numbers to the lines, you can do that. Next functionality of the Google Doc is tools. This is an advanced version wherein you can use various tools on the document like word count, spelling and grammar, and voice typing. Word count will be giving you the total number of words on your document. If at all you want to check the spellings and the grammar in your document, you can do with this particular tool. And then lastly, this voice typing. If at all you don't wish to type too many lines and you simply want to provide your voice as an input, this smart component or smart facility is provided by the Google Apps. So you can dictate, you can say your lines, and then this editor will be typing it for you. This editor even suggests you the spelling mistakes, full stops, commas, whatever you are missing. So this was about the Google Doc. In the same scenario, we have to see Google Sheets also. How to create a Google Sheet, then how to edit the existing sheet, how to view the particular part of the sheet, how to insert the particular rows, columns, row below the row, row above the row, how to insert a column to the left, how to insert a column to the right, and many more. Then formatting the fonts, then font type, font size, and especially the Google Sheets tool. So whatever functionalities we are going to see in the Google Docs, similar kind of functionalities we will be able to see in the Google Sheets. Next important component is Google Slide, wherein we have to see how a Google Slide file is being created, then renamed, and all the versions, all the functionalities which we have seen in Google Docs. Then how to edit the Google slide, how to view the Google slide, what are the various external entities which you want to insert in your Google slide, and how to do the formatting in the Google slides. So guys, these are all about the functionalities which we are going to see in all three documents. Now let us directly move on to the hands-on session. And at the very first, I am going to move on the Google Doc. So you can see this is my Google Docs screen. If you want to know how to start it from the scratch in your browser, you get a new tab, right? So you can go on to a new tab, and therein you can see this 6 particular dots. Okay, just click on these dots and you can see a pull down menu which is appeared here. Okay, just you can scroll it down and you can make it up, whatever various components available in these apps you can see. Okay, and mostly I'm going to cover these three: docs, shades, and slides. Okay, so whenever you click onto the docs, okay, you get a screen which I have already opened it for, and this will be looking like this. So Google Doc uh, will be giving you the options, like you can see this plus is there, and this is called as blank doc. Okay, then there are various what you can say utilities, or you can say uses of the Google Docs. What you can do with the Google Doc, you can write your own resume, you can write your own letters. Okay, you can prepare your documents, you can prepare a project proposal, you can even prepare a brochure, and many more things. And hence Google Doc is an important aspect. So then how to create a Google Doc, that we have to see. So let us open a blank document. So this is a document which is being opened. Okay, and you can see on the topmost part you got a, what you can say, doc, blue doc, which is represented by a blue color. Just above that, you got an untitled document. Okay. Now this is the window. I mean, the document which you have created is the untitled document, and hence it was blank. Now you can rename this with. So let us rename this with sample one. Okay. So this is the sample one which I am creating. Right. So the important functionality of the Google so G Suite specially gives you is whatever you type, it saves is automatically. So you don't have to always worry about whatever you have typed, you have to save. This is the important cloud functionality of the G Suite. Google Cloud gives you this important functionality feature of saving the document anywhere. Okay, so now this is the blank document which is being created. Now let us say write a particular, um, let us say we are writing an application. So I'm typing it like to the principal, principal, P shall be capital. Okay, then go to the college name. Let us say my college name is SC, SCOE. Okay, next let us say I want to write the subject. Then let us say I want to ask my principal request to grant 2 days CL. So whenever you are asking CL, you have to even mention the days, dated, let us say 23/7/2022. comma 24/7. This is about the subject. Let us then say I want to write, dear sir, this is to bring to your notice, and many more further lines, whatever you want to type. So this much is sufficient just for the demo part. Okay, so you can say whenever I am doing typing, this particular thing is saving my document. Okay, now let us explore all these things. Okay, so just click on the file menu. You get a pull down window which is appeared. Okay, and the very first option in this is share. Okay, so this option is to share this document to everybody which you want to share, to whom you want to share. Okay, so let us not see this functionality. Okay, this will see at the end. Next, go to new. If you go on to the new, you want to create a new document. Okay, or you want to create a new spreadsheet presentation from doing. What you want to create is new document. So if you click on to the new document, you get a blank document, okay, which we have done earlier, and on that blank document we have typed all this. Okay, this is about the functionality of new. Next, go to open. Okay, if you click on the open, you get this particular browser window. Okay, now whatever document you want to open, you have to search this. Okay, if you click on to the search button, okay, you get a, whereas what you can say, list of the documents which you want to open. Okay, right now I'm saying cancel, and then you can, what you can say, share whatever you want there. Now let us say I'm canceling it. Whatever file you want to open, you can open it. Okay, then make a copy. Whatever document you have typed, if you want to make a copy of that, okay, similar copy, you can do it with this. Next is an important functionality, that is download. Okay, so what you want to download, these options are there: Microsoft Word, open document format, rich text format, PDF document, plain text, web page, or EPUB publication. Let us say I want to download my Microsoft Word document. So you can see this sample one is the document which we have created now. It is downloaded here. Okay. If you want to see whether it is really downloaded or not, you can click on the menu and you can see open. The moment you open this, the similar kind of letter you will be observing onto your screen. Okay. Now, next, go to the next functionality after download. If you want to attach and attach this document onto your email, you can do that. But what do you want at the end is Microsoft Outlook. Okay. Then this is the functionality which is called as move. Means let us say you want to move this document from one place to another place, you can move it. Okay, but right now I'll keep this as it is because we want to do certain another functionalities on this particular document. Okay, so clear about the file. Let us summarize what we have to learn about the file. If you want to click a new file, just press in new and the document, you will get the blank document wherein you can type your document, and Google Doc will be saving it uh, automatically, so you don't need to worry about the same. If you want to open a certain document, let us try it. This is, let us say this is the document which I want to open. Okay, now this is the sample one. I will open sample, so I'll click on sample and I'll say open. The moment I say open, the previous document which I have created earlier by writing good afternoon everyone, this is sample class, for example Google Doc, if this has been opened. Okay, so we'll move to sample one. The application which we have typed, and then we'll move to another functionalities of file. We can make a copy of that. We can download this document as a doc. Okay, so this is document which is downloaded. Okay, then let us go to the next functionality, the basic functionalities which you need to do this. I am explaining that. Okay, now if at all you want to undo something, you can do this by either typing control Z or by directly what you can say placing pressing undo. If you want to say redo, you can redo it. If you want to cut, copy and paste something, okay, let us try this. Okay, now this is to bring to your notice, this is the first line. I have selected it, then go to edit. Okay, now since I have selected this, it is asking me for the copy. So say copy. Okay, then wherever you want to copy this particular text, let us say I want this as my second line. So this is placed there, then go to edit. Okay, and see now the paste option is okay. The moment I click it, paste, click on the paste, the second line is pasted as it is because I copied the first line and I pasted second line. So this is the functionality of cut, copy and paste. So what we did is we selected some text which we want to copy. Okay, we have gone to edit, we said copy. Okay, the place where I want to copy this, let us say I want to copy this here. Okay, and next is go to edit again and say paste. Okay, so it is pasted. So the most important functionality, it happens that number of times we want to do certain things, do certain similar kind of typing, so this option is very much important. Okay, then select all. If you press this, it will select the whole text which you have selected. You can delete it, or you can, or even you can copy paste all this text as you need when and where. Okay, if you want to delete something, then you can delete it. Let us say this is the thing which I have selected. So go to edit and I want to now delete it. So if I delete, this will be deleted. Okay. Next thing is, this is the important functionality, find and replace. Okay. So this is the thing which I want to find. Okay. So let us say my college name, I want to find out SCOE. Okay. Okay. So the moment I say next, okay, you can see in the background this SCOE is selected. Okay, now let us say I want to replace this SCOE with the complete name like Sinhagat College of Engineering. Okay, and say replace. Okay, so you can see I'll close this box and you can see the SCOE, which was written earlier, is now replaced with Sinhagar College of Engineering. Okay, so this is how find and replace functionality works all together. Okay, and this is important functionality to find certain important text when you got a document of very, I mean, you got a lengthy document and you want to search certain text, you can do this by find and replace. Let us see, you got the list of the employees, let us say 500 employees, and you want to search for one particular employee, then you can write find. Okay, so if you click on the find, you get a text box wherein you want to find whatever important text you want to find, and the moment you say next, okay, throughout the document wherever this particular name is appearing, that can be selected. So let us close this functionality, then go on to the view part. Okay, this print layout is the will be giving you the print layout of the particular what you can say letter which you have typed. Okay, and then you can, the other functionalities are not so important in this case. Okay, so if you say full screen, this letter will be appearing to appearing the full screen. So let us skip this view option because we don't want to view, but we want to do much more important functionalities like what you can say is the headers and footer. Okay, so this is an important functionality. So let us say I want to write a header. Okay, so header, you can see the what you can say, the layout of the particular document is being changed the moment I say header. And let us say I am giving the header as uh, leave application, APPLS. So this is leave application. Okay. The moment I say okay, so this is my header which is going to be appeared as leave application. So in this way you can what you can say, add the header. Next, let us say we want to add the footer. Okay, so footer. So if you see the footer, you can see the footer at the at the bottom of the particular document. So whatever footer I want to type, I can type it here. Let us say the guide College of Engineering at the footer. Okay, done. Okay, so if you see my application, this footer will be appearing Sierra College of Engineering. Okay, and this is the header. Okay. In the same way, you can add any kind of header and footer into your document through the insert functionality. Next thing is adding page numbers. Okay, so this is most importantly, and the moment I take my cursor to the page number, you can see you get four options the way in which I want to give the page numbers. Okay, whether you want to give it to the right hand top right side corner of your application or of your document, or to the bottommost. So I'll select to the bottommost because that is what we do. We can see that the page numbers always appears at the right hand side bottom corner. So this is the bottom. Okay. So if you can see, this is appear the bottom number. Okay. The moment I go to the next page, okay, let us say enter, enter, enter. Okay, now this is my second page which is being started. I can type anything. So you can see the second page number is with the footer as well as with the page number. This is the footer and this is the page number. Okay, so you can insert headers and page numbers to the document. Okay, next thing is, let us say you want to insert a table into the document. So what you do is go back to the document, you find out the position wherein you want to insert a table. Let us say this is my position where I want to insert the document. So go to insert, go to table. Okay, the moment you say table, you can see there is a pull down menu. Okay, and you can see certain number of boxes here. So whatever size of table I want, let us say I want a table of 3 by 3 size. Okay, the moment I click this, okay, you can see this is a table which is inserted. So here you can add anything like a table with whatever options you want. Let us say this is serial number, this is a name of the employee, and let us say this is salary. Okay, so this is how, and you can then add this table. Okay, another important functionality, like this is the table which we have added. In the similar way, you can add or draw any chart. The chart options given are bar, column, line, and pie, but due to the time limits, I'll skip this. Let us say you want to add the image into your document, you can do that. Okay, so you got the options from where you want to insert this image. Okay, so I'll select upload from the computer. If I click on this, I get this particular, what you can say, from the drive wherein you want to add this. And now let us say this is my image. Okay, if I say open, so the image will be opened in the table. Now, why this image has opened in the table? Because my cursor was on that. So let us delete this, bring your cursor outside, okay? And now let us insert this here. So you don't have to forget, wherever you want to insert either table, chart, or the image, you have to bring your cursor to the position. Now let us say Again, do the same thing, upload from the computer. This is my image which I want to upload. Open it, and now see, you can see the complete image here. Okay, so this is how you can insert anything, any document, okay, any image, any table, any kind of drawing, okay, which is available. Or you want to do the new drawing, you can even do that, okay. But you don't have to forget that if you want to insert any special character, you can do it from here. You can see if I press on this special character, let us say I want this particular symbol, so I'll say this, okay, and then draw this symbol here, okay, that is, you can see the symbol is being drawn. In the same way, you can even insert a equation, okay. So the moment you press on the equation, okay, you can type this 1 by 2, okay, plus 4 by 5. That's all. This is my equation, okay. So this is equal. So in the way you can insert image, table, drawing, footnotes are not needed, especially footnotes are needed in the PowerPoint presentations. We'll see that. You can insert a special character, you can write the equation, you can write the headers and footers, and you can give the page numbers. This break functionality is not needed much because this tool itself is, what you can say, very much intelligent. It can place these things. Okay. So this is about how you can insert anything, any kind of external entity into the, what you can say, document. Next, going on to the format functionality of the Google Doc, you can see formatting is available for text, paragraph style, align, indent, line spacing, columns, then bullet numberings, then header, footers, and page number. Whatever you have written onto the document, for every kind of information, you can do the formatting. So let us say for the text first, okay. Now the bold functionality is not used. Let us say I say bold, so it will be bold. Now let us say I just want this subject to make as bold. So what I'll do is, this is the subject, okay. Then I can go to format, I can go to text, and I'll say bold. So this is being bold. Let me tell you one important thing. Whatever you got in the toolbar of format, it is available onto the this taskbar. You can see there the formatting options which are available. Okay, this is for bold, this is for italic, this is for underline, this is for text color. If you want to change the text color, this is for highlighting the color. You can even select the text type. You can see this is normal, title, subheading, heading 1, okay, heading 2. Like likewise, you can have the categories in which you want your font size, whether it is Arial, whether it is Cambria Math, it is Georgia, it is Impact, okay. Anything you can choose which is given in this particular window. Times New Roman, generally we use this for writing the particular document. Okay, so let us make sure that this complete text we want to do in Times New Roman. So this is the Times New Roman. Okay, so it is now Times New Roman. I want to make this selected document of size 12. So this is what you can see. I have changed the formatting of fonts for size 12. Okay. Bold, I have done this subject as bold. So let it be as it is. Okay. If I want to do my subject as italic, I will go choose this and then do this as italic. So you can see this is in italic. Okay. If I want to change the font size, generally we never change the color in the of the fonts. But let us say you are writing one important, not application, but important document, and you want to make the titles color, especially as whatever color you want. So you can choose that. So this is now you can see the subject is being chosen with the red color. Let us say I want to highlight this subject of my application. I can do this with this highlighting, and let us say I want to highlight this with the any color which you want to choose. So this is, let us say, the color which I have chosen for highlighting this. Okay. Next option is about the alignments, which is most important. Okay. So we know that the subject is left aligned always, or this the title is left aligned. Let us say this is left aligned, so you can see these lines are blue. Okay, but if I want them in a right aligned fashion, so I can choose them right aligned. Okay, you can choose whatever you want in the center, you can choose whatever you want in the aligned one. Okay, so alignment of this is important. You can see this alignment on the taskbar itself, or you can choose this alignment from format, text, okay, and then alignments which are given here: line spacing, align and indent. So in the align and indent concept, you got this left, center, right, and justified alignments. Okay, similarly, line spacing is an important aspect. Whether you want line spacing in terms of what you want: single line spacing, you want 1.5, you want 1.15, or double. You can always specify the number of lines which you want to specify. Now let us say this is the text in which I want to place the line alignment. So I'll choose this, I'll go to this line assignment. Now you can see this 1.15 is selected. So we can say that this particular selected portion is having line spacing of 1.15. If I want to make it as 1.5, you can see I have selected 1.5, and you can see this text is being, the line spacing is being increased. You want to do it again, let us choose this particular thing, go back to the line spacing, okay, and do it 1.5. Observe the change, this is increased. Okay, so this is how we can space the space between the lines. Okay, next cell, you want to write something in a bullet wise fashion. So you can have the bullet selections also. You want this one, and then in one you want to write certain bullets, you can do that. If you simple want the bulleted list, you can choose this. Okay, you got the option of this bulleted list. Okay, then you can even decrease the indent, you can increase the indent. Okay, so these are the various indenting options which are given. Okay, you can do that. Then if you want to do certain use editing mode, you can use it. But what is important while writing the create while creating a particular document is in the format option, formatting of the text, align and indent, then line spacing, okay, and then columns. Okay, so let me tell you, when you write a research paper or any kind of thing which you want to make it column wise, you can choose these column numbers. Okay, let us say this is my application, and this is the line which is being again extended by typing, uh, let us say, Control C, V, and Control V. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm making this in a full line pattern by doing Control C and Control V. Okay, so these are actually the general Control C means copy and Control V means paste. You can use even that also. Okay, now this is the my one page document which is available there. Okay, go to format, and let us say I want to make this in a two column way. So this is two column way, this is three column way. The options which are available. Okay, default is one column base. Now let us say I want to make it two columns. Okay, so see, this is done in two columns way. Okay, you can see this is the one column, and this is second, this is first column, and this is second column. Okay, and this important functionality is used whenever you are writing a research paper and you want to make it in two columns way. You write your whole document first and select it as two columns. Okay, if you want to make it as one column again, go back to format, go back to column and choose one column. Okay, so it is one column. So this is actually the IEEE format of writing the research paper, wherein you can choose the number of columns. Okay. Then the formatting options are over, because page numbers how to include we have seen, header and footer how to include we have seen, bullet and numbering you can see, you can choose this numbered list. Let us do this. Okay, this is first line, this is second line, this is third line, and this is fourth line. Okay, and let us say now I want to bullet them. Okay, so only four. So I'll select this, go back to format. Okay, go back to bullet and numbering. I want a numbered list in this way. So I have done this. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, likewise. So this is the bulleting format. Okay. If you want to clear all the formatting which we have done, you can see clear formatting and the formatting will be clear. Okay. Now the important thing is another functionality of the Google Doc, and this is available on the taskbar. You can see tools. So what are the tools available onto the taskbar? Important tools which I have listed in my PowerPoint presentation. It's spelling and grammar, then word count, then review suggested edits, then compare document will not see. Okay, important thing is this voice typing. Okay, so this Google apps provide a very smart tool which is called as voice typing. Okay, now let us say you are the one who don't want to type number of lines onto your document, and you simply want to what you can say, a facility wherein you are saying something, you are talking something, and that shall be typed onto your document. That can be done with this important tool. Okay, so for spelling and grammar you can see spell and grammar check. Okay, and in this particular down window, uh, whatever is made right is the default available, like spelling and grammar check, show spelling suggestions, show grammar suggestions. Okay, so this functionality will be automatically appearing because it is done by default. Now let us say type something wrong. Okay, so disadvantage, so disadvantage, so I have purposely typed it wrong. Okay, so you want to make it correct, then so go to this, go to tool, select this, and what you can say, spelling and grammar check. Okay, so you can see the something is appeared. Okay, and I will say ignore because this is not included. Okay, so after this, now the moment I have typed this right, uh, okay, the wrong spelling of disadvantage, a red line is appearing onto that, meaning is I have activated my spell check. So what I do is when I do the right click onto this, I get a correct version of the spell check. Okay, so this is what is. Okay, now about the word count, let us say I want to count how many words from page number 2. So you can see page 2, there are 96 words, there are 515 characters, and characters excluding spaces are 433. So you get a every detailed information about the word count. Okay, so this is about my application. I will say then okay. Okay, now the next important functionality which I said is the voice typing, which is very much important. Okay, so let us say voice typing. Okay, if I click onto the voice typing on the left hand side thing, okay, I get a mic. You can see this is a recording tool. Generally, we say this is a mic, and click to speak. Okay, so I'll click to speak it. So my mic is on now, and see whatever I am talking, that is being typed onto my document sample 1. Cool. You can say this now. Okay, since the mic is on, whatever I am talking is being typed onto the document. Okay, next line. Hey guys, how are you? This is to bring to your notice that my father is hospitalized due to, guys, now this will type whatever I am speaking. Okay, so this kind of typing is done by the voice typing app. Oh, so let us switch off the mic. Okay, and you are the things. Now you can see, okay, the whole content, whatever I spoke, is typed onto your document. Okay, so this functionality is important mostly to the special peoples who don't have their fingers and hands working. Okay, so this is a particular important utility. Okay, just ignore it, and I will close this. So simply close it. Okay, right. So these were the tools. Okay, and whatever important tools functionalities are there onto the document. Okay, we have seen it. Okay guys, this is about how to create a, what you can say, simple document. Okay, simple Google document likewise. Okay, so what are the various functionalities which are available onto the toolbar, taskbar that we have seen are, firstly, let us summarize this creating Google Doc session. Okay, the file functionality, wherein we have seen new, open, make a copy, download, and what you can say, rename is an important option. Okay, if you click on the rename, I have written sample one. Let us say I want to make it letter one, later, let us say. Okay, so this is what it is. Okay, likewise. So if I want to rename again, I'll click on this and I'll keep this as sample. So this is sample one. Okay. So this was about the file. Then we have gone to edit. We have seen how to undo, redo, cut, copy, paste. Okay. Then important functionality is find, replace. Next is view. View we don't need to play with this, because whatever it's selected default, that is available. Okay. We are seeing the ruler and everything. Okay. Next is insert. Whatever you want to insert, the external entities like image, table, then chart. Okay, then especially to insert the header and the footer, then page number inserting. Likewise, if you want to insert a comment, you can. Okay, then in the format section, we have seen the text formatting onto the but for the particular document. Okay, then the special part is tool. So now this is how my sample one is created. Okay, so if I want to see whether this is residing in my Google app or not, so just go to back. Okay, and you can see this my screen. Okay, I got two document. The very first one is sample one, and this is the untitled one, which I created on the 22nd of June. So whatever documents I can create, you can create there, and this will be listing you. So whenever you are going, next time you want to see your documents which are available or not, just go on to the new tab and say the select, this is new tab. Okay, go to this Google Apps, click on this, you get the pull down menu. uh, okay, pull down box rather, you can say. Just to upward little bit. Yes. Okay. So scrolled it and say docs. So this is now the next tab which I am opening. So this docs will be appearing, and the documents which you have created will be available. They are already placed on the Google Cloud, so they will be available. Okay. Now, why this is important? Creating the documents onto the Google Docs, not only documents, the slides and even the slides. Guys, you cannot carry your laptop everywhere, or you cannot carry your what you can say pen drive wherever. And let us say you are not you don't have your tools with you, and still in certain emergency cases you want your documents, then the Google Cloud is the best option for the storage. So you can always create your documents on the Google G Suite, and they will be storing your what you can say documents, and you can see there. You don't need your laptop. You can directly what you can say access these from anywhere on any machine. Okay, with the internet facility. So this is about how Google Docs shall be created. Next, we'll move to how to create a I won't come on this what you can say session again. You can see here on the Google Docs certain standard syntaxes or standard templates are being given. This is the standard template for writing resume. So you can directly open it and you can type your CV in this way. You can prepare it. Okay, you just replace the what you can say. Information here which you need to write your information. Okay, so this is the thing. Then you can even write the letters and the application. You can see many more standard templates are available. For resume you have the new template. We have seen this okay just now. So this is how you can write the resume, your name in bold. Okay, so your name in bold, you can replace this here. Okay, you can always replace this. So I'm selecting this, I'm writing this as, let us say, Kalpana Thackeray. Okay, likewise. Okay, you can make this font size of your own. जो हमने we have already seen how to make this font size, how to format this. Likewise, okay. Then you can write the experience, company locations. Okay, how whatever companies you have switched, you can write that. You can write your education. You can write the uh, experience, your whatever projects you have designed, your skills, your awards, everything. So this is a standard template of writing a resume onto the Google Doc. You can go back. In the same way, you get many more templates for writing the letter. If you are proposing certain proposal for achieving certain grants, likewise, you can create your brochure and many more options. So guys, this is really important. Okay, and you can see all kind of standard templates available. You can even search many more templates. They are available in the template gallery. You can choose them and you can write your own documents. So this is about how you can create a Google Doc. Okay, so my next important component of the suite is the creating the um, spreadsheets, Google Sheet, we can say. Okay, so if you want to see so we'll move to Untitled Chapter. So in the earlier session, we have seen how to make or how to create a document, maybe in the form of application. Maybe you want to write your own resume. Maybe you want to write your own document, likewise. But then in certain cases, we want to prepare the spreadsheets. Okay, so how to create a Google spreadsheet. Okay, so if you again in the similar way, I can tell you, let us say this is Google Doc. This is a new tab. Okay, so to create a new sheet, you can go to new tab. In the new tab, you can see there's 6 dots. Okay, which are there for various Google apps which are available with the G Suite. Okay, click on this. You can see the various apps available for G Suite, and I told you this is somewhere here. Doc part we have seen, and now we are going to move on to the shades. So the moment I click onto the shades, okay, this particular screen is going to be opened. Okay, so this is about the screen. You can see here now there are two Google Sheets which I have created. One is called sample, another one is called as employee. Okay, and if you want a blank one, you can click on this blank option, and you can see this blank empty Google Sheet is there. Okay, this is called as Untitled Spreadsheet. So the way in which we have renamed the document, in the same way you have to rename the spreadsheet. Okay, okay, and then you can see the taskbar of this. Let us rename this. Okay, and make it as demo sheet. So it is demo sheet. Okay, now you can see the taskbar. Importantly, the taskbar contains file, edit, view, insert, format, data, tools, and add-ons. Out of this, to create a basic spreadsheet, the important thing are, or the important functionalities are file, edit, view. Okay, and let us see what is there in file. Okay, share the document which you want to share. We are not going to share it. Okay, so next functionality is new, means you want to create a new spreadsheet. If you want to say open, or if you want to open the existing spreadsheet, then you have open. You can even import a spreadsheet from the computer. You can make a copy exactly as it is. You can download the Excel sheet. Sorry, you can download the Google Sheet in the form of Excel sheet, or in the format whatever given, whatever are available in the pull down menu. You can put this sheet as an attachment to the email. You can rename this sheet. You can move. Okay, and you can even publish it on the web. But please don't try this option. Okay. Then go to the edit. In the edit part, whatever you want to undo, you want to redo, you want to cut certain portion, you want to paste it somewhere, you want to make a copy of certain kind of columns, rows. Okay, then paste special means you want to paste the values only, or you want the formatted paste. Okay, likewise in the same way you have find and replace functionality, which will be helping you to find certain kind of important text, and the way in which you want to replace it. Then you can delete the values. You can delete two rows at a time. You can delete a complete column. You can delete the shells and the shift up. You can even delete the number of rows likewise. In the view part, this freeze is an important option. The moment your sheet is an important and you think that there should not be done any manipulations done, so you can freeze it. You can freeze the complete document, or you can freeze one particular column, or you can freeze two particular column, likewise whatever you want to. Okay, so just keep this view part as it is. Then you got the insert functionality. Now since this is the Excel sheet, what you want to insert is row above, row below, column left, column right. We will do this and so on right now. If you want to insert certain kind of chart and image, okay, then you want certain kind of a function, I mean the formulas, then you can insert certain link into the particular Excel sheet. Okay, so whatever are these functionalities, you can do that, but I'll cover the basic one. Okay, then the formatting with the text, with the numbers which are available in the text, which are available in the sheet. Font size you can do, alignments to the center, left, right, you can do. Text wrapping, I'll tell you this. This is important because many a times we need to um, wrap the text in the column if it is going outside the boundary of the sheet. Okay, then after format you got data. Okay, whatever data is available into the column, you can do certain manipulations. You can see sort sheet by columns. sort sheet by column, sort by the range. Okay, sort range, you can provide the sort range. Okay, then validation, and this you don't know unless you are writing certain formulas onto the, what you can say, sheet. So data is not an important thing. Next is the tool. Okay, and by using tool, this macros you can write, whereas what you can say, um, certain important formulas onto this, and you can record them, you can do the spell check. Okay, likewise. So importantly in creating a sheet is, what is important um, is the basic functionalities. And let us move on to one important document which is already created, and I'll show you that. Just go back, I don't want to uh, work on this. And what is available here in my thing is the this employee. So I'm going to open it. Okay, so this is my employee. Okay, okay. Take it out of the page. Okay, now this is my important Excel document. So you can see what I did is cut and paste. Okay, so now let us say I want to give certain title to this particular Excel sheet. I can give. Okay, so let us say this is, so this is first line of my document, then comes the department. This is the title I am providing to this department of IT, let us say. Okay, and then say this is the employees list. So I'm writing this as list of the employees, list employees. Okay, so this is the list of the employees. Now this is my title. So let us say I'm selecting this title. Okay, and I'm writing merger. Okay, so what is the needs, it has preserved only the topmost line. Okay, if I want to do undo, you can type control Z and everything can be appear. Okay, so I will merge this first. Okay guys, merge functionality will see later on. Let us say edit. I'll do text wrapping. Okay, so I'll say wrap. So this has been wrapped into one particular, but I don't want this also. I'll do control Z. Okay, merge and split we'll see later on. Firstly, the cells. Now if at all, you can see this sheet on the horizontal side, you got the columns like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H till whatever. You can have many more columns, so they are generally said as or referred as columns. And onto the vertical side here, you can see the numbers, they are called as the row. So an Excel sheet or a Google sheet is made up of the rows and the columns. Now let us say I want to create the employee list. So this is being created as, I want, let us say, three columns. So the first column is employee number. I'll make this as capital employee number. Okay. Then second column as employee name. Third column is phone number. So this is already done. Okay. So phone number, and the fourth column is salary. So this is the document, let us say, giving information about the employees and the salary. So what I have written is the very first employee is E1001. The name of the employee is this one. The phone number is, let us say, 9922241135. This is the employee number, and the salary is, let us say, 132. Okay, this is the salary. Let us say second employee is E002. E002 employee 2. The this name is uh, Shantanu Garg. Okay, the number is 2233. All this is dummy data. I'm typing. So this is the phone number. Let us say the salary is 1.52. Okay. In this way, you can have the list of the particular employee. Now, if you observe this, they are already in the shell script. Okay, but if you want to see the table directly, okay, you can select this and you can go on to the borders. Okay, so if you can click onto the border, you get again all borders. I mean, you get a pull down window wherein the kind of borders are being asked, whether you want all borders to the selected text or selected numbers, or you want only the inner borders, or you want the horizontal borders. Likewise, let us say I am selecting inner borders, so you can see the inner borders are placed. If I want horizontal borders are placed. Okay, if I don't want any border, so clear border. If I want all borders, I will choose this. You can see now this is looking like a particular table. Oh. Now come back to the file part. Okay, new spreadsheet. If you want to create a new one, if you want to open a existing the way in which I have done, you can import a Excel sheet from certain external outsource. You can import sheet from your desktop. Likewise, you can make a copy of that. You can download this. Okay, let us try to download whatever we have designed. Okay, and I'm downloading it in the form of Excel sheet. So whatever Google sheet you have created is downloaded in the form of employee.xlx. If I say open, okay, this will be opening, and you can see this is the open document. Okay, close this, and I don't want to work with this, so I'm closing it. Okay, then move on to the, this is file which we have seen. Renaming part we have seen. You can even rename this. Let us say this is employee. Okay, I want to rename this with employee list. So employee list, you can see this is being saved as an employee list. The name of the file is being changed. So rename is over. You can move this to anywhere in any drive, any folder of your machine, wherever you want to place it. And if you don't want this, just move to bin, so that will be getting deleted. So this is fine. Next, come to the edit part, which is important. Okay, which is saying, which is giving you the option as undo, redo, cut, copy, paste. The most important thing out of this particular list is the cut, copy, paste, and find and replace. Okay, so let us say cut option. So you just select it. Okay, go to edit, say cut. Okay, and wherever you want to paste it, let us say I want this at this position. Okay, so go to edit and say paste. So it is being pasted. Okay, so take care you don't cut it from anywhere. Okay, so I did Control Z, I have my record at my place. Okay, now let us say copy and paste. Okay, so this is the copy option. So whatever you want to copy, please select it that. Okay, how to select it? Press shift and right arrow at a time, so the part will be selected. If you are unable to select this in this way, then in the edit option you got select all option. Okay, you can select everything. Okay, but you have to make it habitual, because you don't need to select and copy and paste everything which is available onto the sheet. But many times it happens that you need to select some document, some what you can say row, and you need to paste it somewhere. So this is the selection. How to select it? I told you. Okay, select one cell and then press shift and right arrow at a time. So this will be selected. Go to edit, make a, say copy, okay, and wherever you want to copy, let us say I want this as record as third position. So I have brought my cursor, the position where I want to paste it. Go to edit and say paste. Okay, so this text, this row, whatever I want to copy it is pasted here. So in the way you can select the rows which you want to either cut or copied at certain position and you can paste it. Okay, now I have pasted this. Let us say I want to undo it, whatever I have pasted. So this is the thing I want to undo, so control Z. So okay, so you can either use the taskbar to undo and redo the things. Edit, I want to redo. Okay, or you can use the buttons part which is given there. For undo you can use control Z, for redo you can use control Y. Similarly for copy paste, control C, control V. This is exactly similar, uh, like what we do in your Google Doc and even certain Excel sheets. Okay, now let us say I want to delete certain values. So this row is already selected, I am saying delete values, so the row is empty. Okay, so that is delete row. Okay, now let us say delete row 10. I don't have any 10th row, but okay, if you do have in your document, you can delete this row 10. Okay, so this is how the edit part of the Excel sheet can be explored. Next, going on to view, as I said, this is the default thing. Only freeze can be done for particular rows or columns. But I will not freeze it because we want to work for certain formatting and inserting. Coming over to the insert functionality, which is important. Okay, many times it happens that whatever you have typed onto the Excel sheet, you need to add certain records. Now let us say I want to add a row above. Okay, so this is my uh, second record. Okay, I want one row above this for inserting one particular new. So as I said, okay, so this row is being inserted. Okay, if you want row below to this employee E002, go to insert and say row below. So you can see the row is being inserted below to E002. Okay, then you want to add one more column to the left, column to the left. Okay, insert column to the left. You can see this column is being added. If you want to make it as a part of Excel sheet, just select it and say all borders. So this will be coming in the all borders. Okay, right. This is, let us say, serial number. Okay, so type it 1, 2, type twice. Okay, then column to the right you want to insert, you can do that. Okay, so let us say after salary, I want a column for writing my emails of the employees. So columns to the right. Okay, so this is the column which is being added. If you want a column to be inserted after a phone number, so insert columns to the right. So this is phone number. Now instead of phone number, I'll write emails. Okay, so email. So you can type in email like asd at the rate gmail.com. So this is how I can add email. Okay, right. Now in the same employees Google Sheet, you can have many more sheets. This is sheet 1. Okay, You can even name this, you can even rename these sheets as, let us say, EMP list, employee list. Okay. Now, if you want to add one more sheet into this, okay, you can write, you can click on this and you can say add sheet. The moment you say add sheet, you get a new sheet which will be added. And it done half. Okay. So this sheet 2 is being added here. You can rename this as, this is employees list. Okay. Now let us say this is students list. Okay. So you can have multiples um, employees list or students list. Let us say you have four departments, and in the four departments there are various employees. So you can create employees list of department 1, employees list of department 2, likewise. Okay. So this is how second spreadsheet, which is empty. Okay. Now coming on to this particular part where we were seeing the functionality of adding and deleting the uh, columns, adding columns to the right, adding columns to the left. Okay. Then again going to the insert part. Okay, you got a particular functionality, that is um, columns to the left, columns to the right. We have already seen cells and shift down. We don't do this. Then let us say you want to insert a chart. So I got the chart functionality. Okay, so if you click onto the chart, certain new functionality of this kind of chart is available. Okay, let us say count of the employee number I want to see. So this is the chart. Okay, so the moment I I want to insert this kind of chart, I can insert it, and this is the thing. Okay. How to design a chart in the Excel sheet is another hands-on session which will be needing morely 40 minutes minimum. So I will skip this. Okay. Coming on to the format, insert. You can even insert a image. Let us say you want to insert a image in a cell or image over cells, number of cells. Okay. So image over cells, let us say. So the option will be from where you want to browse your image. So let us say browse image from my desktop. Okay, so my desktop is here, and again we'll see certain image which can be browsed. So this is the image for the demo. So this image will be getting opened. Okay, it takes certain times, and then that image will be placed over the cells. Okay, now this is a sample image I am including, but it happens that many times you need to make your Excel sheet or your Google sheet very innovative. By that time you can place this particular images. So the image is getting uploaded. Yes, so images got uploaded. Okay, and you can see this image is appearing now here. Okay. Um, so this is the image. Okay. So in the same way, you can add or insert a chart. You can insert a image. I'm deleting this because this was for just the demo. Okay. So insert part is over. You can insert a drawing. You can insert a form. You can even insert a function the way in which we have uh, um, done in the doc. You can even insert a link. Okay, so if the moment you say insert link, you can insert the link of one particular document, and okay, here, okay, the position where you want to insert a link, that will be here. Okay, so this was the insert part. Next thing is format, wherein the formatting of this is important. Okay, so let us go to the title. Okay, and this is the thing. Now let us say in the formatting part, I want to make all the column names as bold. So this is the, I'll go to format, then I'll choose bold. Okay, so they are bold. Okay. Now, whatever formatting options available with the Sheets, Google Sheet, they are available onto the taskbar. You can see bold, italic, okay, strike through, then the text color, if you want to fill color in certain column, the boundaries, borders, which you can set. This is the merge type, select the merge, what you want to select, in the way in which you want to merge them. Then horizontal align, in the form of the alignment in all the form, left, right, and horizontal, the alignments, okay. And instead of accessing this format and its pull down menu, you can easily work with this, all the symbols which are available onto the taskbar. Okay, so these are the column names which I have bolded. Okay, now let us increase the size also, make them as 12. Okay, so they are thick. So okay, so we have increased the size of the columns. Okay. Okay, the more, if you want to make this titles as italic, you can do it, so they are italic, right? Then if you want to change the text color from black to any other, let us say red, so they are red now. Okay. Oh, borders, I told you already how to select it. Next is select and merge type, how to merge them. Okay, so let us say this is the text important which I have selected, and we want to find out how to merge, either merge all. Okay, but we have seen the effect of the merge all, it contains only the first line. Okay, then merge type, merge horizontally or merge vertically. Merge horizontally. Okay, why horizontally? Because we want this in one block, so they are merges as one horizontal block. Okay, vertically, you can see the option, but vertical is not the proper option. Merge vertical. Okay, so it will simply choose the first one. We don't want this, so I'll close it. I'll not use this functionality. Okay, now let us make this information as bold, and since this is the, what you can say, title of the sheet, I'll make them of size 40. Okay. Oh, okay, and we want to see all of them, so what facility we have is we want to wrap the text. Okay, so I can even right click on this particular thing, and I can say, okay, for typing it, wrapping it, we'll go to format. Okay, and text wrapping is there. Okay, I will say wrap, so they are wrapped. So I could see ENG only. Now I can see the complete Srinagar College of Engineering. In this way, you can wrap the text. Okay, now let us say try to write this email ID as the typical one. Okay, and you can see now only half of the part is able to see of the email. So what you can do is choose this, go to format and say text wrapping and say wrap. Okay, now you are able to see the complete box in this. Okay, so this was the wrap. Select and merge. Next is the horizontal alignment. You want the alignment in the left part, right part, or in the center. So you can see this serial number which I have added, they are now to the right position of the column. I want to make them as a center because they are the serial numbers. So I'll select this. Okay, this is left, make it as center. Okay, so you can see one is now at the center. In the same way you can do two, so all the serial numbers will be placed at the center, and the phone numbers here which are right aligned. Okay, so choose all the phone numbers which you want to align them. Okay, you can all align them towards left or towards center, so I'll make them align towards left. Okay, or you can make them towards center, the way in which you want. Okay, so this is about the alignment. Okay. Next, vertical alignments are also there. Now you can see these phone numbers are placed at the bottom of the cell. I want to make it into the center. So I'll go to vertical alignment and I'll choose this as a middle. So see, now they are in the middle. Okay. Similarly, choose this, go back and say middle. So now it will be in the middle. Likewise. Likewise, the formatting can be done. Okay. Next is text wrapping. We have chosen it from the format taskbar, but you can choose this from here also. Okay, so what was that? Go back again. This is text wrapping. How do you want? You want in a overflow, or you want to wrap it, or you want to clip it. Okay, overflow is generally this option. Let us say this email is, and let us say I'm choosing the overflow part. So only half of the portion is being displayed, but I want, let us say, complete part to be displayed in the column, so this will be the clip part. Okay. Okay, now this is how all the format options are being created. Okay, number. Okay, you can even have the number in the, what you can say, the way in which you want. Okay, so let us say you got what salary column. Let us say this is salary column, and I am removing the columns, commas in the salary. Okay, so this is my comma. Okay, I'll place this into vertical alignment and in the center. So this is center. Okay, and now I want to make them, go to format, number, and let us say in this. Okay, so you can see now the comma is being placed. Okay, so likewise. So format option is over. Number, bold, italic. Bold and italic we have seen earlier. Font size also you can change. Text wrapping we have seen. Text rotation we don't do. Okay. So this is how a Excel sheet, Google sheet can be created. Okay. And whatever you create is being saved in the uh, your Google. Okay. So let us see whether this employee list is being saved or not. Okay, you can go to new tab, you can click on the Google apps. Okay, then you have this one, go to sheets. Sheets are here, and just check whether the employee list is created or not. Okay, so in my taskbar, this is the employee list which I have created today at 11:25. So guys, this is about how to check or how to create a sample Google sheet. Next important thing, or the component which I want, was the Google slide. Many a times it may happen that you have to prepare, if you are a teacher, you have to prepare your lecture as a PowerPoint presentation, or you want to create your portfolio as a PowerPoint presentation, or you have one very nice trip which you have done to the abroad or within the India, and you want to store your all photographs and your journey the way in which you have done in a form of PowerPoint presentation. You can do that. So to move on to the Google Slides now, click on the Google Apps again in a new tab. Okay, and go on to the slide. So okay, so PowerPoint presentation can be created with the Google Slides. Just click on that. Okay, you got a main taskbar wherein, okay, in the first I mean, within this window, whatever first thing I get is always a plus, and what is written is blank. The meaning is whatever is existing, to that you want to create a new slide. Similarly, it was there for Google Doc and Google Slide. Now we need to create a presentation. Okay, Google Slide. So these are few one which I have created earlier, but let me show you how to create a new PowerPoint presentation. So this is the beginning. So just click on to the blank PowerPoint presentation. So a blank PowerPoint presentation template will be opening. Okay. And what you can see here is in the gray, I mean yellow part, there is one text box. Okay, and if you go on to this, it is asking you to rename because this is the untitled presentation. Okay, so let us title it and let us say this as a demo. So this is the demo part. Okay, so the moment I say enter, this will be saving, and this slide or presentation will be saved onto the cloud, your cloud. So this is the demo part. Now in this, I mean, especially we need to check the taskbar. What is the taskbar available? So as I listed in my PowerPoint presentation, the taskbar is for various functionalities, and the functionalities available are file, edit, view, insert, format them, slide them, arrange them, and the various tools. But to create a basic PowerPoint presentation, what is needed is file, edit, insert, and the format options. Okay, so now this is your slide one, let us say, and you want to give the title as, let us say, the title is demo presentation. Okay, demo presentation. Let us make peacock. Okay, now this demo presentation is explained by whom? So this will be the title which is available at the center. You can change the position of this always. You can always scroll this wherever you need. Now coming on to this particular part, let us say the person who is delivering this. So let us say this is Dr. K.S. Thakur. Okay, so this is my name. So I want my name in a way, let us say right corner, so I can choose this and I'll scroll this box here. Okay, this is how I can make a title. Okay, next is you want to add, let us say, new slides to this. This is the very first slide which is done. Okay. Okay, so this is the very first slide. If you want, you can insert the new slides. Okay, edit. Okay, let us see first the every what you can say option. So you got under file functionality, you got new PowerPoint presentation to be created. Then you place a new presentation. If you want to open existing one, go on to open. Okay, this will be browsing from where you want to browse it. It will be asked. Okay, now let us say I want to open my earlier slide wherein I have written this. This is the existing one. So I am opening it, let us say. So it will be opened in the new window. You can see this is the first slide, database management system. Okay, this is the first slide which is being created. Now let us uh, elaborate on this only. Okay, so this is the existing slide which I have opened it. You can import slides not only from this Google Drive or Google Cloud. You can import it from your desktop. You can import it from your uh, web. You can import it from your C drive, D drive, anything. Make a copy. You want to make a copy of entire presentation or selected slide. You can use that. Download slide. Yes, you can download this as Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. Let us do this. Okay. So I said download. So you can see on the left hand side corner of my machine, this sample.pptx is being downloaded, and you can open it if you want. If you open it, the same presentation will be open. So let us go to the next functionality after download. You can email this as an attachment. The important thing which you always need to do is renaming. Okay, so let us say rename this. This is the sample slide I have written, but now I'll change this name as demo slides. So this is the file is being renamed now with the demo slides. Okay, next is the move option. You want to move from this position to wherever, you can move there. And finally, if you don't want this, you just move to bin, then it will be getting deleted. Okay, okay, so this is the first part, 5. Next, going to the edit part, you have undo, redo, cut, copy, paste facility. You can select all text which is there in slide. You can do find and replace. Okay, so let us say I want to choose this as, okay, I want to add some second name, or this copy paste will do onto the second slide. So if you press next, then your second slide will be opening. And how I have added this, doing adding new slide, I'll tell you what to do. Now this is the thing, DDL command. This is next slide wherein I have given the title as DDL commands. Okay, if this is now left aligned, if you want this to the center, you can place this as a center. Okay, title. So herein the align functionality is available. If you click on that, you can align them towards left, towards center, towards right, and justified. Justified means, let us say there is lot many text in your slide and you want to make sure that your all lines shall be ending very smoothly at the end of the PPT, or at the end of the slide, then you can use this justification part. Okay, so now this is the what you can say, um, this is the title which I have centered. Okay, then coming on to this, in the edit option, I want to, let us say, copy this. Okay, let us say this is the text which I want to copy. So I'll do Control C. In the fourth bullet, I'll do Control V. The moment you do Control V, that whatever portion you have selected will be pasted. You can even do this with the Control C, Control V option, or you can go into the edit part and you can do copy and paste. Let us go through and do it. Those who are not handy with the laptop keys, select this particular thing, select this text, go to edit, say copy, take your cursor wherever you want. Let us say I want to copy it here. Okay, go to edit again and then say paste. So similar kind of text will be pasted. So in the edit part, we have seen how to cut, copy and paste. Duplicate will do the same thing. It will duplicate the text wherever you want. Select all will select all the text which is available in the slide. Okay, and let us say find and replace. This is important thing. Let us say I want to find DDL. Okay, so DDL. Okay, say next. Okay, so wherever DDL is there, that will be highlighted. If this DDL is available in the slide, again, let us say at the 10th part, I am writing DDL. Okay, so if I do next, then even this green part will be highlighted. Okay, so in this way you can find any kind of text which is available in your slide. If you want to replace this with some other option, let us say replace. The meaning is, let us say DDL I want to replace with DML. Okay, and say replace all. So wherever this DDL is present in my slide, okay, that will be replaced. Okay, here it was not replaced because the cursor, let us say DDL, and I say now replace this DDL by DML. Okay, so I'll go to edit again. I'll say find and replace. This is my next box. Now I am replacing this DDL with DML. Okay, close this photo first. This is DDL. Go to edit. Go to find and replace. Okay, this is DDL. I want to replace it with DML and say replace all. If I say replace all, you can see This DDL, wherever it was, it is being replaced by DL. Okay, but we know that they are the uh, DDL command only, and hence I want to write. Let's close this window. You don't have to forget. You have to create a new find and replace window. Go to here, DDL, replace it with DDL. Find what? DDL, replace it with what? DMN, sorry, DDL itself. Okay, match the cases and repeat. Okay, so this will be replaced. Okay, okay, likewise. So this is the edit part which we have seen with the uh, duplicate slide. Yes, you can even duplicate the slide. Let us say duplicate. Okay, so this slide, whatever it is there, that will be duplicated onto the new slide. Okay, we don't want this, so let us do control slide. Okay, then edit part is over. View, please keep it as it is because this is needed. Okay, then insert. Okay. Now let us say in the insert part, you want to insert an image in this slide. Okay. Now come over here. In my PowerPoint presentations, there are 2 slides. Okay. Now I want to add few more slides into that. So I will say new slide. The moment I said new slide, the third slide is being added here. Okay. You can see that. Now go to insert part. Third slide is there. And I want to give the title to the image as um, demo image. Okay, and this is there, and I want my image here, so I'll go to insert. Okay, I'll say insert image. Okay, it will ask you the location from where you want to insert it, so I'll say upload from my computer. Okay, and I'll insert the same image. Open. You can see the image is being inserted. Okay, you can make this the way in which you want. Okay, this is the thing, this is the thing, this is the image. Okay, so this is the image, demo image, which you can insert. Okay, likewise. So I'm deleting it uh, because this is just a demo session. I've shown you how to insert the image. What to do? Go to insert. Okay, go to image, then say upload from my computer, plus click. Okay, and your desktop or whatever location you want. Okay, you can browse that file or image from this particular location. Okay, so this is this, I'll delete. Okay, so this is how the edit part is done. Then inserting, you can insert a image, you can insert a text box. Let us say I want to have my special text box within this, so I can have this, and I can say that the image which I have uploaded earlier, this is the picture at certain garden in Europe. Sorry. Okay, like that. So I can, I mean, provide certain descriptions to the images which I have added with the help of this. Okay, this is another one which I have created by browsing it. I don't want it. Okay, so I'll say delete this. Okay, this is sufficient. If you want few more, you can add in this way. So inserting the text box. Then you can even insert a audio, you can even insert a video clip, you can even insert certain shape. Let us say this is, you want to prepare certain kind of flow chart or certain diagram here. So this is the rectangle which I have created. You can insert another shape, let us say arrows. So the arrow of this type. So let us say this is the arrow which I want, like that. So in this way I can prepare my whole diagram with the help of shapes. So you can insert various shapes. You can even insert a table. We have seen this. Let us say we create a table of 3 by 3. Okay, so this is a table which you can add. Okay, so this is my table which is there. You can write certain let us scroll this at the bottom. So this is now table. You can write certain tables, especially the people who are um, giving certain detailing of certain important factors. So you can use the tables. You can even insert a chart. Okay, whether you want a bar chart or column chart or line chart or likewise. Okay, you can even insert a word art. You can insert certain diagram. You can insert certain animation. And don't forget to get this slide, new slide. Okay, you can insert the slide numbers. Okay, and slide number is on, and if I say apply, that will be applied. You can see this is third slide, and if I add one more slide, insert new slide. Okay, so you can say this is the fourth slide which is being inserted and the numbers are being given. Okay, now coming to the formatting part, especially text. Since there is no text on this, okay, let us see this is now. Okay, so this is the slide wherein I want to format the text. So let us say text formatting is there. Okay, I need to choose the text which I want to uh, format. So let us say this is the title DDL command. I want to format it. So the moment I say text, let us say, okay, bold, italic, underline, whatever you want to do, size, okay, then color, highlight color, captionalization, everything you can do. Okay, so this is already bold. Okay, so I did bold, and as I told you, formatting options are available onto the taskbar also. Let us say do it this in italic form. You want to underline it, so you can do underline. Okay, then you can do the alignments towards left, towards center. Okay, so make it center, so this is center, likewise. Okay, then um, in the formatting part, we have seen text, which is very much important. You want to make something as subscript or superscript, even you can do this. Okay, let us say this is create table here. Okay, and this is 2, and I want to make this 2 as a superscript to the title. So you can see this create table is this like control Z. I'll tell you what had happened. I need to only do this 2 as a superscript to text. Okay, so you can see this now 2 is the superscript. So you can do superscript, subscript in case of text. Okay, then text size. Okay, increase font size or decrease font size. You can change the color likewise. Okay, then coming to the format, let us say choose this particular text, come to the format, and then align and indent wherever you want. Okay, whether you want to the left, center, right, justified, I will say left. So it is already towards left. Then see what happens if you say to the center. Okay, center. Now see this is in the center. Okay, and if you want to the right, it can go to the right. Okay, but what I want is towards alignment towards left. So now they are at its proper place. Okay, in this way you have alignment and ending, line spacing. Okay, how much line spacing you want between two lines which are placed onto the slide. Let us say it is by default 1.15 which is chosen. I want 1.5. So now you can see the space between these four is being increased. Okay, so in this way you can even increase the line size. Slides, bulletins and number. Yes, you have. I have already numbered it. You, if you want them in a form of bullet, let us see. Okay, see this is being now bulleted. If you want it in number way, the bullets in the form of numbers, you can take this as numbers. Okay, so whatever is the first option, it is available. Okay, so this is bulleted. Okay, then borders and lines, you can choose the border and the format options also. But since this is a slide, uh, it is okay. Or I'll show you the one border option. Okay, so border color. Let us choose red. Okay, so border color will be red now. But you can see the border color has been changed. Okay, so this is the formatted versions. Okay, so format of text. Okay, then line alignment, line spacing, bullets and numberings. Okay, and border and lines you can choose as per your own interest. Okay, next coming to the slide. Okay, whenever you want to add a new slide to the presentation, we have seen it is available in the format option also, but it is at the downside to the pull down menu, pull down window. So the best option is go to the slide part and new slide. Let us say new slide. Okay, so a new slide is being added. Have you seen the difference? This new slide, my position, I was on the second slide, and the moment I said new slide, the new slide is being pasted at the third position. Whereas in the format option, new slide is always opened at the end. I mean the slide number at the end of the slides which are available. Likewise, okay. So in the slide, new slide at whatever position you want to slide. Okay. Duplicate slide. Let us say this second slide I have chosen. I want to duplicate it. Okay, as my next slide. Okay, so you can see slide number 3 is also duplicated. Okay, so slide number 2 and 3 are exactly similar, so that is the duplicating the slides. Next is skip the slide. If you want to skip certain slide, you can skip it. Let us say slide number 4. I want to skip it, to skip this slide. Okay, so it has been skipped. You can see this is marked as this way. Okay, then let us say move the slide, move slide up or down, or move slide to beginning, move slide to end. You can move any slide to whatever position you want moves either to the up or to the down or to the beginning or to the end. Okay, then change the background. You can change the background of the slide. You can fill that with the color, or you can choose certain image at the background. Okay, the moment you say done, that will be that particular theme. Let us say add certain color. Okay, so let us choose this gray color and say done. So you can see now the slide of the color is changed. Okay, and this is now the slide of this particular slide is uh, gray. If I want to change the background color of all slides, I need to select all, and I need to choose the option apply to all. Next part of the slide is transition, edit master, and change theme. Will not see right now. Change theme, I can tell you, you can go to the change theme option. From where I go, slide, then do change theme. The moment I do change theme, you can see the right hand side of my machine. I got various themes which I can choose for my PowerPoint presentation. So let us select the first one. So this is sample light one. So this sample light one is being applied to this. Okay. Now if I go and scroll these themes window, I am able to see all kind of themes which are available here. Okay. So let us move this here and see the scroll partial. Look at this. Okay, so whatever themes you are willing to put at the as a background to your slides, you can choose it. Okay. Okay, so let us apply certain thing to this, and let us say this is one which I have applied. So you can see the theme is being changed. Let us see the very first slide. You can see the earlier it was very plain version. Now this is, look at, see how this is being done. Database management sign, okay, the fonts and the everything. Okay, so this is really a very good option which is being given there. You can make your presentation very decorative by applying any theme which is available in the slide option. Okay, so slide is over. Next, coming to the arrange part. Since we have various option to move your slides in a way like you don't need to arrange, use this arrange. Next, go on to the tools part. If you have written something and you want to check the grammar, then you can do the You can choose this spell check option, make it right, and you can check it. Okay. Yes, the important tool in this part is voice type speaker notes. Okay, those who are lazy and don't want to type the text in these slides, okay, you can provide your voice command and you can write it. Let's try this onto new slide. Okay, so let us say this is the fourth slide which is being skipped. This slide is skipped during the presentation. I'll do Control Z, so skip option will be okay. Or what you can do is go to slide, add one new slide. This is the sixth number slide which is already, and now try to apply or use this tool which is called as voice type speaker notes. The moment I click on this, on the left hand side, I am able to see this mic part. Okay, and if you want to and you are ready to give your voice, just click to speak, click it. Oh. Hi guys. Hi guys. Hi guys. Speaker is not on. Speaker. Okay. This is the description of the state of the art of the database management system. Okay. Make this mic off and you can see now, okay, the slide which is there, whatever you have prepared on the slide, you want to add certain footnotes, you can do that very well with the help of this voice type speaker notes. Since it is written as notes, you have to remember that only footnotes can be added with the help of this mic. Okay, likewise. So this is an important tool which is given for typing the footnotes. Okay. So this is how you can prepare a basic PowerPoint presentation by using Google Slides. Okay. So let us check this demo slide, whatever we have prepared, whether they are available or not in the new tab. So just go to a new tab of your browser. Okay. Go to this six dots which are there for Google Apps. Just click on it. Okay. And just go to slides part. Okay. Click on the slides and the slides window which is appeared here is, you can see all the my documentation is being available, and the one which I have created is demo slide and this is available here. Okay, so you can create your own important slides for whatever part. Just say I told you, you can prepare your PowerPoint presentations, maybe for lectures, or maybe you are presenting some important aspect or any lecture or any PowerPoint presentation of your what you can say business or any important presentation which you want to do. You can prepare that with the help of Google Slides. You can see here certain templates are given to create the portfolios, then certain wedding invitation, then you can prepare your photo album, and you can you can make your big idea with this standard template making presentation, that's six. Okay, you can use any one of this template and you can prepare your slides. Okay, maybe for your own portfolio means your resume is there, you are a person with very what you can say vast experiences, and you want to type your resume or you want to present your resume to certain companies wherever you are going for the interview. Okay, you can prepare your presentation in a smart way by using Google Slides. Then you can even with this second template is for wedding invitation. You can use this template, and these are not the simple, I mean, these are not only the templates which are available. You can go to the template gallery. You can see this template gallery here. My hand, I'm scrolling this template gallery. You can click on this and you can have number of such templates for making your slides, for either your portfolio or for wedding invitation or for photo albums or for any other. So guys, in this particular lecture, we have seen how to prepare three important Google components, a creation part and their formatting parts, and even the use of various tools into this particular special Google components. So, to summarize this lecture, we have seen the how to create the Google Docs with all functionalities, how to create the Google Slides with all functionalities, and how to create the PowerPoint presentations with all functionalities. So, thank you for giving me this opportunity to describe all these components. And guys, I hope in future you will create certain docs, slides, and sheets.